Beautiful people.
Hello.
No, if you are beautiful, you answer me now.
I'm
Yeah.
handsome now.
Yeah, now. Hello, handsome men, and then the beautiful
Good
lady.
afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
We are going to be having an analysis session about a show. You all know about it, a Christian show, The Experience. And then we've carefully selected you intelligent people to have this discussion. To have this discussion with us. Anyways, we are going to introduce ourselves now. My name is Goel, and this is what I do. And then, I do it for PHMedia. What about you, sir?
My name is Raymond. I'm a musician and a digital marketer.
Nice. Up to you.
My name is Esther Na.
You are now blushing as I mentioned your name.
Because my name is Esther. Yeah.
Esther now. Esther get, you know that Esther get pride. For
Esther is a queen.
Esther now.
Really?
Yeah.
You just assume you are queens.
It's not assumption. It's just, it comes with the name.
Let's not do this. Let's stick to the show.
My name is Oluwapelumi.
Oluwapelumi. Yeah, so we are going to start. We are going to start this way. Why we chose to do this? Why we chose to do this? Like why we choose to analyze this particular. Wait, we all assume it's a perfect show, right?
Well, to me, it's not perfect.
What do you think?
Nothing is actually
Nothing
perfect.
is perfect.
So to me, it's not perfect.
No. Okay, so we all assume it's an excellent show, right?
As
To a
for me-
reasonable extent, though.
As for me, as the noise, don't let me call it noise. As
Yeah.
being a Christian,
Yeah.
so as per the publicity,
Yeah.
the youth vibrant,
Yeah.
and let me say, being my first or second time of
Okay.
watching it, I used to watch after the concert.
After the
before,
concert, all right.
but this time I had to sit around the TV.
Okay.
So to me, I'm happy to be part of this analysis because it was, I think my expectation was high than the environment. What I saw was below what I was
Below what
expecting.
you're expecting.
Yeah.
You see, this thing is about mindset. This is what I just realized. And this thing is about mindset. Because what you just said, if now me, how did the experience go? I'm just going to tell you, oh more, shut down, Nikini now. Bad, Nikki. So I think it has to do with mindset and knowledge. But do you think it was a perfect show?
I think that the experience was great
Okay.
to a reasonable extent. I think that
Why
we...
is everybody cutting corners?
I'm actually not cutting corners.
Do you think it was a perfect show?
Nothing is perfect.
Okay. Do you think it was an excellent show? Sorry, forgive me.
If I was there live, I would have said it was an excellent show.
Okay.
But watching from home,
Okay.
online viewers had quite a lot of fights to... Like, I almost got a boxing glove.
Wait, but do you also think it was an excellent?
Well, compared to other times, I wouldn't call this excellent. Compared to other times.
Now that's a very profound point, because I feel like if you've been watching Experience, a lot of things happened this year,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking at it like
Why
she.
are we not saying it's I think number one reason I won't mark it excellent was the sponsors ads. Being a Christian show, being a Christian concert, we were enjoying the concert. We just bring Coca-Cola advert.
In the middle of it.
It felt like I was
And
watching a football match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they're watching a football match
yeah.
and they are bringing out adverts, it's usually
At
down
or break time,
yes.
half time, you understand?
You know,
So
so
it
it doesn't
It
interrupt.
was then the interview session
Was coming in. Oh,
was
God.
coming in at the wrong time.
Right.
So it was just like the media team. I think maybe they were not. I can't say they were not prepared.
Of course, maybe they were not
Understand, because
strategic
you understand.
enough.
Because it's something I've done before,
Yeah,
and this is Nigeria.
of course.
In your event, if Ogun Aye did not happen, Ogun Orun sef did happen. Sure.
Me said Ogwaye.
And seriously,
Yeah.
there was one we did at the same venue,
Mm.
whereby before the program started, our generator was working fine. You understand? Was working fine. There was 2 generators.
Okay.
And I even told the generator man, we will pay for fuel. All the 2 Kale. If one want to do mistake, you just
remove
the
pipe and put the
switch.
second one.
I've not finished talk. As they say, praise the Lord, we want to start. The generator just went down. All of us started running around.
Yeah.
So, but no, my main focus, I don't want to be anti-experienced.
Of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't want to be anti-experienced. Because it was, okay, let me say for me, it was a ground of knowledge. Because, 18 years of doing this thing.
It's
You understand? I was watching to learn 1 or 2 things. You understand? But at the long run, I now became the teacher. And I became like, if I was there, we should have done this.
Does it happen to you?
Yes.
That you feel like
She was online. She was online. I was seeing her status.
And it was seeing my status. I was really ranting.
So she was ranting, and I was
Like,
making jest
what
of her. I was
is
like,
going on?
so there was a time I make a joke. I said, I'm at your front too.
Yes.
It was like,
Even I
no.
was there.
You know, said no,
Because of the way I
no.
was.
She said she's in her room. I said, you that was that I'm seeing. I'm seeing like this. You understand?
Before we go ahead, I don't mean to cut you short. I also think we should make it known that this is not to criticize.
Yeah, it's just
This is
more like
actually to
critiquing
analyze.
it. Yes,
You get,
analyze.
like Mr. Pelumi said, it's like a grand knowledge, and so let's just learn. Of course, if we need to dash out flowers, we'll
Yes,
give it to
give
them.
the
For
flowers to
example,
them.
18 years of consistency and attaining excellence, you know. It's for me. I mean, like I said, we all have different opinions. To me,
Yeah, no, analysis now.
It was an excellent show. This is not to criticize. This is to analyze. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about the conference, the press conference. I think it was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah.
I mean, they do it every year, and I just really
I think as a ground of knowledge, every church should learn from that.
Yeah.
Because I've been to many concerts.
Yeah.
You have your artist 30 minutes to when they will perform.
Yeah.
You, the host, will not miss them before.
Exactly.
You understand? They don't know why you are doing the program.
Exactly.
You understand? So they don't have the press conference. There was something that I watched somebody post on the reel. This man pastor from US was playing with Dunsin.
Yes,
touches
pastor,
head.
yes,
It touches
yes,
head.
pastor,
Kind of.
yes.
There was a kind of feeling, relationship there.
Yeah.
Connection.
So actually, I
Connection,
was looking forward for Auntie Tope and Yinka Lashori to smile.
Well,
Well, you understand? I don't know.
well.
So,
Anyway.
now women even in Christ, he did in
Yes, it's
Christianity.
everywhere.
You understand?
Yes.
It's everywhere, that
So
kind of.
the press
Yeah.
conference
Yeah.
is a very good idea.
Nice.
Sorry to
Yes.
cut you.
And even
Sorry to cut
okay.
you. But what if the churches or the organizers don't have the capability or capacity to host that kind of session or host
It does
a
not have
session?
to.
No,
It doesn't
no,
have to be
it doesn't
big
have to be
like
a press
experience.
conference. Yeah, I feel you.
Uncle,
Let me hear you.
pay our complaint.
This is an ad.
Yeah.
Well,
Organize it for you.
Yes,
And
we'll
then it
organize
does
a
not
press
have to
conference
be
for you.
as big
It's-
as the experience.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's just for you to relate with them, and they should also relate with themselves.
You
There was
understand?
a time that the anchor was telling each of them to sing the next person's song.
Wow.
So Travis Green was singing Dunsin's song even before he
Yeah.
was asked.
Wow.
And he was even giving the mic to Dunsin that, oh yeah, sing alongside with me. And Dunsin was singing Travis' song back. So it was more like a connection between them. And from that kind of experience, a collaboration might come out from
Exactly.
it.
I understand.
I'm
No,
even
it's-
anticipating one.
Look,
Yeah.
as a social media person, you understand, in the Christendom now, what has been happening in the Christendom as social media for content creating pastors is division. They are dividing the body of Christ, condemning. I don't want to mention him.
Yeah,
There's
cool.
one Baba on social media now that will talk about every controversy, something in the Bible, and will make his own. There was a part that he said God does not live in heaven. There was a part that he said, you understand? I don't want to go. I'm not a Bible scholar.
Yeah.
I you understand? Before I said I want to follow Christ, I made faith at home. You understand? So so I don't want to go deep into. But the what that press conference will give back to, we might not notice in the experience. We might notice after the experience.
We are beginning to even notice that.
Yes. After the experience, we might notice. There might be an artist you've been looking at far.
Exactly.
The press conference will bring two of you together.
Oh, sorry, who noticed how Travis was dancing and lifting up the chair when Mr. M and Revelation were ministering?
He must have been enjoying that kind of.
Yes, definitely. He has been listening to them before the experience.
I'm sure he was expecting them.
So while they were ministering, he came in between the crowd, lifted chair and was jumping. He was excited. He doesn't understand what they are saying. They were singing Igbo.
And then I think that he also did Nare Kelemo with sorry, maybe he has a thing for
the press conference at Christians concert. Christians Celestials do a fest. CSC do praises. You understand?
Yeah.
Press conference should be added. Should be added to it. It's a very nice concept. The person that brought that idea, God bless him.
Amen.
Because even the least person amongst them is sitting with the biggest, like the person I'm seeing as, this is my mentor, this is my role model. I'm sitting with the person. We are singing on the same platform, and I can sit with him, I can relate with him. He can talk to me, and I will hear. You get that kind of feeling.
Singing on the same platform is different though.
Yes.
We can be singing on the same platform.
Never meet.
No, say I did this business show, I did this business show. We might invite you now, you understand? And because you don't want to talk to me, you understand? You minister and leave.
Yes.
Then there's this idea whereby when you be around, maybe in an hotel, you'll be monitoring the show, and you say, all these things, we are human being.
Right.
No be say Christian or Christianity or something.
Right.
We get beef. You understand? We sometimes it's not beef, it's shy. You understand? It's shy.
Yeah.
So sometimes there is pride.
Or sometimes it's competition.
We need to compete.
Actually, some are LD, some are not LD.
Yes,
we need to compete.
Yes, they are healthy competition.
We need to
Some
compete because if you don't compete, you won't develop. You understand?
Exactly.
So you understand? You will now say, show to Corrington, show to in-law. Okay. Money lati one. Then you come, you sing finish, you greet everything. You will greet the person again. But because you don't want to have
a conversation,
you just say, I'm going.
True.
Press conference will cancel that.
Yes.
You
because
understand?
you have to talk.
So and at a point, you the host, you understand? You see people you invited. Exactly. You understand? It's not like you seeing their performance. You are seeing them at their natural press conference. Is at
yes.
I love this. Actually, you have to know the personality of the person that's coming to
people reflect in their
press conference gets weakness. So once you are doing press conference and they give you a mic, you understand? You start talking. You start talking. So you understand? You won't be able to. The moment you see somebody talking, you understand? You won't be
relaxed enough to
you don't
also
want
express.
So it's a good idea.
I get it works. Okay. That's very, very dope. I saw a lot of things from what we just said now. Knowing the artists, their personality and all that. And then let's talk about the new. Some folks were actually some artists, some ministers. Let's not call them artists. Some ministers. That's their first time in the experience. Like Naomi Rain. I.B. Quake. I'm actually very, very happy for I.B. Quake.
Yes.
I feel like seeing her Ogina.
I'm serious.
Thank you for this.
For her.
No. That was mind blowing.
Yeah.
I'm sure this woman was prepared for this way before now.
Because you people can talk. You understand? Because on that alone, I have a lot of edicts. You understand? I don't know her.
Okay.
Experience makes me to know her. I like her style of rendition. You understand? But there's something I noticed.
Okay.
You understand? That stage was not set for the kind of music we listen to down here. We listen to I don't know, iLife.
Yeah.
iLife with talking drums. We listen to Tumba, you understand? We listen to Alujo that year, you understand?
Okay.
But that stage that day, and it since Mr. and Mrs. Revelation tried, you understand, there was this local something there. Dusi is a psalmist, so he carry us to that psalmist trend. Nathan Abasi, you understand, sang and woo. But you know, when she was singing, I was like, Talile.
Who's that?
Oh, who is this? Who is this? So I had to go on YouTube and see. So you understand, I'm not saying she tried. I know there was a woman too. I think I done something. She was in. She wear white. You understand? When she came on stage, you understand, the people beside me were like, they were, see the tone, see the Jesus. I was lost, you. I was, yes.
That's because you don't listen. Maybe you're not conversant with this kind of music.
That was what I was trying to understand.
Establish.
There's no perfection.
Of course.
Anybody can be perfect. You understand? Only God is perfect.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when you look at then the kind of artists that came, you understand? I think the show is made for Lagos and Lagos only.
I tend to disagree with that, because even when they started the first session, the team that started, they had a percussive kind of music. The praise team from
you are a musician. that word percussion.
Percussion. Yes, they had it. While Victor Musugu was playing, Victor Musugu is the drummer for House on the Rock. Yeah. When he played the drums, they used, I think, 3 talking drummers. The opening praise was fire to me.
The sound was not perfect.
That is for
because
people. Some of us.
The settings, the engineer setting for them
not for that kind of
music.
Now, did it affect any artist?
Yeah, it affected Kalashi.
Yes, it affected Kalashi. It affected Tope Alabi a lot. It was so obvious.
I think it was because they are not used to using
monitor.
Because I don't think they use it.
The sound engineer
didn't use
sound engineer settings are for those that sings like Dunsin, Nathan Ebasi, Sinach and Co. It's not for those that sing Tumba. For example, when Yinka came in, the sequence, or I don't know what you call it, the loop was higher than
very much. My comment is on YouTube.
So later
I dropped a comment on that.
Later on, they reduced it. Later, we were not hearing the backups.
Yes.
You understand?
In my opinion,
for almost 3 times, Yinka went off beat,
off key. It was off key.
I think for Auntie Yinka's case, a lot of things didn't work together for.
No, I've seen them.
No, I'm saying for the success of that session.
No, that's what we are trying to analyze. That's what we are talking about.
I'm even saying beyond the stage settings.
I'm a fan of Yinka Lashiori.
Okay.
I've seen that minister.
That's why you're defending now.
No, I'm not defending. You understand? You see, when you introduce yourself the other time, you say you are a musician.
Yeah.
I'm not a musician.
All right.
But when I listen to people sing,
okay,
you understand? I know Mama Pea Olorin Leni.
Oh yeah.
You understand? And when you listen to some people, you just know say one did any one show. Now I've seen Yinka. You understand? Okay, for example, there was a lady in white.
Adayi.
I've not listened to her before.
Wow.
That day I enjoyed her.
Oh. Finally, you enjoyed somebody.
Yes.
What he's trying to say is because of the setting, he was able to enjoy her.
Okay.
The drums were out.
But when he got to the traditional part,
but when it goes to percussion something, you understand? That was not the that we used to listen to.
That is very accurate.
That was not the mega we used to listen to. That was not the go-go. That was not the bata called Dominic that we used to listen to. You understand? What we were listening to was part different. There was a time, I don't know if Tope Alabi went offbeat, but there was a time Tope Alabi was just singing to the tune of what she's hearing.
Oh,
She
she's
was
hearing from the percussion.
you understand, she was not like, you understand, I was telling somebody pé àgbà olórin ni Tope Alabi.
Now,
She
this is
understand.
what I'm about to talk about. Because now, I think Auntie Tope was able to manage it. Okay, why is Auntie Nka not able to? Is it because it's her first time?
Auntie Tope has a style.
Okay.
You understand? Auntie Tope has a style. She understand, and that style can go a cappella, can go. She understand.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
has a style. If it's only keyboard,
She will still flow.
she will flow. If it's only atewo,
She will flow.
she will flow.
actually.
You understand? That I think I can't speak for Auntie Nka.
Of course.
She can speak for herself.
Okay.
What I want to say is, you know, you can't compare our on stage on experience to our on stage in maybe Ikeja.
I see what you did there.
That you say that
Yes,
you
I
say
see that.
that you say
I
that you
see-
say that you say
Confidence.
engineer gbẹgẹ gasoke gbẹgẹ gasoke there was one program I saw her
Yeah.
that was she was telling her backup pé ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè now she
Yeah.
understand so there was nothing like that so
Because even some of our backups helped not help. You know, help in the other way.
No,
To make things not
no,
like-
I don't
there
want to
was-
go there. I was trying to avoid that part, but
will- we
that
will discuss
male
it.
voice
Also-
that started with Alashiyori should be knocked.
Yes.
Right.
It was
You
one
agree
of the
with me?
reasons why
Yes,
she
I
went
do.
Really?
off key.
Chop talk.
no something to happen though
Okay.
because there was musicians where we were watching. You
Okay.
understand? There was some times where those percussionists came to our level. I came to our key or something. When she
She was in between keys when and they were striking the notes for her to
For
listen
her to get it.
to get the key. I think that first of all, Alashiyori tried. She did amazingly. Overall performances,
if
but
At least it was
Our
her first time
first
on the
time.
stage.
yes, and she was
if you
anxious.
were
It
there-
was obvious.
If you were there at the venue, you feel an impact
Yes.
because people were
Yeah, the energy
all
was
focused.
there.
The energy was there. She was able to
You
move
would-
the
Yeah, the
crowd
energy-
and go.
but-
She understand?
Yeah.
She was able to move the crowd. You could feel it.
Okay.
But to me, I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming the sound setup.
Well, I don't want to blame the sound setup
That
enough.
sound setup does not fit our percussion. You understand? It
But
was-
the
I
same
feel the
praise
same
team for
thing-
House on the Rock, they use the
Used
same
it.
sound. That's why they sound check.
There's a different-
Mr. M and Revelation. They used it too.
Yes.
Maybe they mastered it. Sha,
No, I
'cause
think
that was not their
what I
first
think
time.
what I think is when Adenike Alashiyori came in,
Yeah.
first of all, she was nervous, but her guys,
You think, Abi?
yes, I think that's why I'm
Okay.
saying I think
Yeah,
Okay.
that she was nervous.
She was nervous
But
because
guys
our
were
guys
pumped
up.
were pumped up to
No,
show the world what they are made of.
No. Number one thing, the makeup was off.
Well, that is not the person that we know.
It was
that is
that's
not-
not the Ikalashiyori
that
I
we
know.
know.
No, Olusegunla,
Yes.
the makeup was not as much as this experience.
Well, actually, I saw her makeup setting
Then
on her Instagram page.
Yeah.
And the makeup was good
On the
on her Instagram page.
so
Maybe it's the camera or I don't know.
or maybe the
goes on.
sweat
maybe
or the heat,
sweat, maybe
because
just smell.
Maybe as time
I
goes
think
on,
Yes.
all of those people
now
had
another
Like, the
thing another
makeup
thing I
was
noticed another thing I noticed was, you understand, there's this thing about we people that come from grass to grace, you understand, places you don't expect
That you be in
you'll
life.
be. There was a time actually, you know, we don't want to bring minister of God to this topic, you understand,
of course.
but I won't mention him. There's a man of God I know, you understand, that I know the man of God is humble naturally, and I've seen him preach with power. So, and there was one day we were somewhere, they asked him to pray for a king, and the Baba went to the altar and knelt down. So everybody was like, why is he kneeling down to pray for a king? You understand? I was like, you understand? Well, we never knew why, but you understand? But that day I could see, I was, you know, when you are behind the show, immediately they told him you are the one praying for the king. Was like,
Wow.
you understand? Say, it was like so with you understand on getting to the altar, he knelt down. So I was like, so even the king was forced to. All the kings stood up when they noticed he knelt down. Openness and co.
Of course.
Antinika went on and prostrated. She lied.
She was worshipping.
You don't know, there was this kind of fear when you look at people in the camera. You know that Oda be cinema. It's like we are watching cinema.
Yeah.
You understand? It's only you that you are in suspense. The producer is not in suspense. The director is not in suspense.
Well.
You understand? So she might say it is worshipping.
Okay.
You can defend it is worshipping. But me, I did not see that boldness of Antinika that will see that will pay King Jesus. You understand? Olórúkọ ńlá, oníṣègùn ńlá. So it was when she now lied down. She said, "Thank you, Pastor Kinikan. Thank you." Now she started. I was like, "Oh Jesus, God, please help this sister, help this sister, help this sister."
You were praying for her?
I swear.
Oh.
No, seriously. I think she.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get this name. There's this man from America. When we were small, we used to listen to his talk. McCocken. Those are the two. You understand? We listen to him. You understand? So Egbon is everywhere. You understand? So I was still watching the Egbon Shilo performance.
That man, I think that man, I don't know what to say.
So I was telling everybody, Kankan fi Dunsin Oyekan see the end. Kokan jẹ́ kí gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀ catch fire. Everybody there see the blessing tabagba. Come alole. She understand? So I was not expecting drama. I was not expecting, you understand? So, and if we go back to the sound setting, you understand? If we go back to the sound setting, I think this should be a lesson for any artist to go and have a sound engineer.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
So your sound engineer will be able to tell the sound engineer on the stage
Exactly what you need.
want.
Please, the talking drum one, where is it? Give it treble, give it bass, put it in front monitor, put it in, you understand? So I think they call it rider.
Okay.
You understand? So your sound engineer will be able to analyze your rider for the sound engineer.
I get it.
You get what? So I think Antinika needs to work on that.
Yeah.
She should get a sound engineer that will travel with them to
So
any
of
place, any artist that is listening to this now should go and get a sound engineer.
Well, I sorry, but I think that they had the sound check before, I think that's a day before the concert. All artists have sound check, and there you can correct anything that you want to correct, and then your setting is saved, your preset is saved. So when you come up, it's a digital mixer now, so you just go back to your setting and then move with you. But with this kind of defects and all of these things,
it will work for. It used to work for the non-percussion,
the contemporary kind of music.
So it will work for them.
Okay.
For the lagbo
Kind of praise.
you understand? It won't work. You understand?
Yeah.
If you go for sound check, you understand? Then let me tell you something, bros. Sound engineer need Christ. Come on, stubborn gone.
Anyway, yeah.
Along.
I agree with that.
So sound engineer. So the kind of way I have preference for the show, sound engineers too used to have. So if you meet a sound engineer that does not like percussionist, say what ko wa lawon de o kilo ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn onígangan, he will not. He won't adjust.
Yeah, I've had that kind of experience before.
So there was a time we went to the east. You understand? The person had to say, "Do you have a sound engineer? Let it come out." I was like, it's okay." He said, "Do you know how to operate it? Operate it." I was like, "Oh, sorry." She understand. So for my advice for any gospel musician, if you are going to with your sound or not, carry your sound engineer along,
so that they can work with you.
That's one thing. That's one thing I should clap for Sacrifice of Praise team for that. We move with our engineer everywhere.
which praise team?
Sacrifice of Praise team.
Sacrifice of praise team.
All right, let's move ahead from that, because I have a whole lot more to say on that one. I mean, other interesting things happen, like Meet Me on Hey. If you don't remember anything,
No, is it just Meet Me on A, or should we go to all the keys?
No, Meet Me on A, and then give me C sharp.
C sharp. Yeah, C sharp.
And then he came to C.
The song was originally on C.
Okay.
Ernest spoke about it. He was prepared to play the song on C.
Okay.
There was an intro on C. Everything like was prepared for C, and then
All right.
said,
He
"Give me
just
C
said,
sharp."
let's go to C sharp. All right. All those awesome moments. Okay. Should we also talk about Donnie McClurkin's backups?
Oh,
Because how
heavenly.
could 3 people
Sound
Sound like
this
mass
sounds
choir.
like
Say the same
heaven?
I mean, already.
McClurkin's backup are professionals.
Sound engineer. that sound engineer, I love them.
He's been biased.
Seriously. No, seriously. You understand? I'm a fan of Antokpa Labi too.
Okay.
You understand? But you know, when you watch people constantly and you know that you are not expecting low. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? I was expecting, even when I was like, because I think she's going to launch an album, or she has launched it already. Tokpa Labi.
She dropped her album already now.
I think she. So I was expecting her to sing the best of the new album on stage, and you understand.
Yeah.
But you understand. So sound engineer, they get preference.
Are we now saying
When you say
the person is preferring contemporary music?
Me,
Well,
I feel
maybe-
I'm not in support of what he said.
Actually,
With
okay.
because even if the sound engineer loves them so much,
Make
These people
This their
they are
backup
good.
They are good.
let Pastor Paul
Eh.
let him introduce the sound engineer to us, and let us ask him
who
who
is his favorite?
is his favorite.
No, actually.
I will.
But I think that
But I'm
it would have been
still saying-
sanctioned if he didn't do a good job.
Job.
Yes,
I mean-
because how can I pay a sound engineer to do a good job for my artist?
Oh,
I brought
dear.
them with money, like,
Then you
and
are-
to bless
you
my
are-
people,
yes,
bless
and
people
you
that have been
are
following the
in-
experience for 18 years,
yeah.
and then at the end of the day, you are now biased
you
because
are missing two things.
Okay,
so
but why is it
You are-
only Donny's part?
you
I
are-
think no, Pastor McDowell's ministration
William
was also on point.
Okay.
Travis' moment was also on point.
Was also on point.
Naomi Wynn's moment was also on
also on
point.
point.
Because
the back
the backup,
Donny,
no, those ones,
McClurkin.
eh?
And then when they started doing their vocals,
This is where they were. Oh no.
You know these people, these 3 ladies,
Yeah.
women, they are not
Yeah.
ladies.
'Cause they're
They've
actually
always
women.
been there. Like they've been there from way back. I recognize the woman with her bald head.
Yeah,
I recognize her
too.
so well. Like from when I was small, I knew her.
Yeah.
First of
And
all,
then
I think that these
she's
people
singing like
are
this.
good, and
They
then
are
they are
professionals.
experienced.
And the experience,
Yes,
yes,
they are
because
professionals.
there's when they were switching. When they were more like
Their
past the
ribs are
mic,
wrong.
doing their riff and wrongs. There's this way they are taking the song from each other. It is not anyhow.
It is
Right.
not
I am
anyhow.
serious.
Like it's like after one word.
the lady is going to come to you.
no wahala
It's just
now.
as if I'm picking up from where this person
Actually-
stopped, and I'm
actually-
taking it far, and the next person is
actually,
speaking.
you understand? It's somebody I really like. You know, when we were small, we listened to his
Yeah.
musics. You know, gospel music, you understand, is for one purpose.
Yeah,
You understand, to worship God.
yeah,
You understand?
definitely.
Because when we were small, there was this thing Baba Adebuye said, God does not look at the voice. God looks at the heart. And you understand? So you might have the melody and co, and God will not accept your, you understand? But you understand, from my kekere, I've been rebelling that word. Say,
I was about to, but
you
I
understand?
was about to say something
Meet me
about
on
that.
A.
No, meet me on A. Somebody moving from C to A to
And
C
C, and
to
then C
A,
sharp.
then to C sharp. I think it was on
We are going
like
to-
6 keys. I
But then, I think I get what he's saying. It does
Yeah.
not have to be about the voice before you worship him.
Actually.
It doesn't mean that you should not
Yeah.
develop yourself.
You understand?
Yes.
You have to develop yourself. You
Yourself,
understand?
right.
So just you do one album. They invite you to 2 crusade. You understand? You said
Then you now see that.
then you stop going to practice.
Yeah.
You understand? You stop going to rehearsal. They call it rehearsal now. Then
Yeah.
they call it choir practice. Then
Practice.
so you stop going to rehearsal. You stop sitting close to your keyboardist. You stop. You understand?
Yes.
You say there's this thing. There's this thing. You know, I'm familiar with this. Our people down here. You understand? Before you know it, you see prophetess.
Oh, evangelist,
Lady
lady evangelist, prophetess.
Doctor. You understand?
Before you know it, they become legend.
You understand?
Afobaje.
You understand? So the uniqueness in their music remain the same. They are not trying new things. They are not. You understand? They are not. You understand? If you look at it, how many collaboration have you seen from down here
With them.
You understand? So can Esther Bekele collaborate with Dunsin Oyekan? You understand?
They can now.
No.
She normal.
Sorry.
can no seriously. You understand? Can Elijah Akitunde, you understand, collabo with Don Michael King? You understand? Can you understand? So when
I should stop saying
Don't do that. Don't do that.
no, she understand. So I'm not a musician.
Yeah.
I'm a media expert, and I try every day to get better.
Yeah, of course.
So, and when you see, they say if you get to your father farm, and you think your father farm is the biggest, or when you get to another specific farm, you know that hey, farm pass farm. You know, far. So me, people have mentioned Esther Bekele, Elijah Akintunde. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed their music. I enjoyed the grace of God upon their life. But you see, there's this thing, you understand, that I think is always out of their consistency. You understand? Out of their continuity. You understand? Trademark. Immediately, the McCocken collected microphone. You understand? There was a trademark, and this guy traced
Travis Green.
Travis Green. There was a trademark. You understand? You understand? So, you understand? And those trademark, it was daily rehearsal, weekly rehearsal, monthly rehearsals. You understand? They did not. There was this reels, this short video I was watching from Pastor Paul Enache that was saying, when did we started saying it must be only singles. It must, you understand?
Singles, visionless.
Because when
I use the word visionless though.
You understand? Because when you see, I'm a media expert now. What do I want to be camera last? She understand? She fi camera. She understand? But from the right sense of it, the camera. So I won't lose the touches. She understand? This camera itself changes
every day.
So you understand? So there was one time like that. My boy did not fix camera on time. I carried the camera. I want to go and fix it. I was dragging it. Rolling up. So later I just remember I said I'm supposed to pin something before it should enter the tripod, and it's because I've
doing it every day.
Every day.
I think
you understand?
Yeah.
So if you look at that performance was not of that day. It's something they have been doing behind the cameras. They have been.
Okay, so we can all agree that what happened with Donnie McClurkin and his backups is not what just started. You know, I realized that they didn't just come with experience, the experience that they have. They also came with their skills. And those skills are now outdated. They blow my mind. Alright, should we talk about Travis and Sinach's collabo? What you all think about it?
Well, what I think about Sinach is I've been listening to Sinach since I was
We
9.
make a miracle.
Since I was 9 years old.
Wow.
So
how old are you now?
so like I've been listening to her for a very long time.
Yeah.
When she was singing, like when she was always singing.
Yeah.
But now, this experience, I really enjoyed the administration, but I was not feeling Travis in the administration because I don't know, maybe it was his microphone or
So you agree with me that sound engineer,
yes,
that
because
sound engineer.
Travis is my favorite.
The setup was great. Oh,
artist.
the
My
setup
favorite gospel
was. You
artist.
understand the
Male
stages.
is Travis.
That's why I said it was a ground of knowledge.
Yeah.
I just look only step 1, step 2. You understand the stages. Even I can't tell the monitors. You understand, but the output to us watching.
Yes, the only I think that we suffered a lot.
A lot.
Online.
Experience.
So the microphone was. I don't want to say the microphone
I think
because
he told them to
I'm-
push it up a little too.
I'm not.
There was a time they cut
very
off
fan.
or they cut the. You understand?
The
I was going to talk about that. That was some point.
Yeah, we
for
were
any
going to get
any
there.
media person.
Yeah.
You understand? If you have been given a concert project, please search for 2 sound
Network.
input,
Okay.
2 sound input.
Input.
So off 1, connect the 2 into your gadget. So mute 1, on 1. If 1 fail, on the
can
second
always-
one, then you go and trace.
The fault of the
Then
first
don't
one.
pass your cable around crowd. One man first.
One man first
It happens
said
to us in National Praise in Lagos there.
Okay.
When Pastor Odejobi was ministering. You understand? We do not know how come they've cut the wire.
Oshe, Lagos people.
So you understand?
We
had
don't be one.
no. It was leg. It was. You understand?
Yes.
Even it was officials that stepped on it.
Wow.
Oh.
She understand? So since then I've learned that if you want to pass sound any cable self,
Any
don't
cable
pass
at
it
all.
around the crowd.
Music crowd.
She understand? Then always source for 2 sound.
To
So you mute, you test the 2. But okay, the connections are here. Then you mute them.
Alright.
So you use 1. So this, let us agree. The sound guy for that day, you understand? They should not.
Who are we to blame? Is it the media, the people that are streaming, or the sound engineer?
Both of them.
No, I think it's both because
Both
it
of
was
them.
not just we listening alone that could not hear Travis Green when he was singing
The
with
people in
Sinach.
the-
Even people
in
in
the
the,
crowd.
audience, like the
Crowd.
people on ground.
It was actually low.
Yes, it
It
was
was
low,
really
and Travis was
was screaming. It
that we
was-
could even see his veins out, but he was using smile.
to
cover up.
it.
Pro
But it
now.
was,
Nah, pro.
of like we watching
Nah, pro,
where
I get
Yeah.
person. Make I don't go that.
yeah.
Okay,
Should you also? I think another thing they also need to work on. I don't know what happened this year, but the network glitch.
justice
was
for
too.
Prince Man.
I
No.
know.
Justice
I'm
for
going to
Prince
take a
Emmanuel.
placard.
Yes,
no,
justice
no,
for
no.
What is
Prince
everybody
Emmanuel.
talking about? This
Justice
What
for-
about Kenny Black?
That's
He
why-
had just started. He had just started this thing.
He wanted them to play the music
I
that we
think-
used for his comedy,
I
and
think-
everything went off.
Nigerian, our terrain here.
Yeah.
You understand? I've had issues with network before, so I won't blame him because there was a program we went to. We were prepared. We went with 4 or 5 networks and go. The moment before the program self, there was network. The moment they on microphone and network
Is
disappeared.
it intention? I don't know.
I
Is it that
sweat.
those network providers?
No,
Is it
the-
when you want
you
to do
understand?
something that
Village
I think these things are
Look,
actually
if
spiritual.
Village people.
Wait, okay, let me
For
put
you, for
it
you.
let me put it like
Yeah.
this. Let me put it like this. For the caliber of them, there is solution. And they should have brought the best solution. Bring all these private internet providers.
Yeah.
Then you bring an hardware encoder. She understand?
I'm sure they would have done that.
You understand? If they were using a bonding network, we should not have, because you for an HD video you need 4 MB per second.
Although, okay.
You understand?
Right.
For HD video to stream, you need 4 MB per second. So for normal SD something, 2 MB per second. You understand? So if it was streaming with all this streaming software, it might have been the wahala. But if it was using hardware for people that wants to, they can contact me. You understand? I give you list of bonding technologies that give you good, you understand, they bond 4 network for you to able to get 4 MB per second to stream.
Alright.
You understand? They can also bring DLSR. You understand? So you use DLSR to send your video to your best location where there is network to stream.
So it just be like some few minutes delay
Yeah, normal. There's always a delay in
in streaming.
hearing, in
yes,
streaming your
yes.
stand. So so I think 1 second, a second's delay.
second.
You understand? Maybe at their ed church, they have
Perfect network. there.
perfect network there. Now you send your video
them.
to the office.
So they are the one that will stream.
Then they stream from the office.
Yeah, that
From you
works.
understand?
That
So
works.
well, so I can due to the terrain of this country,
Yeah.
I don't go blame them.
Although
But
in the
for
ca-
their caliber,
Yeah.
they should have invested more.
In the case of Kenny Black, the light actually went off.
Yes, all the light.
Yeah,
I'm like, shit, there's no backup generator.
I
No,
don't
no.
understand.
It's Kenny Black. There has to be blackout.
That was
Blind.
That's
Blind.
They play.
That's
When you are talking about electricity in Nigeria, you know in Nigeria, you need that song.
Right.
You need to get let over long.
And you need to
To
beg your
carry-
village.
You understand? Because
Being lazy.
to let you flow.
because generator they show cool. You understand? And I notice for the caliber of experience, they will have been running those 2 generators or 3 generators
In fact,
for 4 or 5 days. Diesels. So
But this
You-
is not the first time they will be having experience, and this is the first time it will happen.
that's what
I
I'm
feel
saying.
like this is the first time the glitches were too
In
much.
fact,
So much and so obvious.
Now, let me,
and then they
Huh?
even have more sponsors this year because they are
apart
just
the
sponsoring.
sponsorship something. Me,
Yeah.
I was for a Christian show. If they will sponsor us, you understand? For a Christian concert, we came to praise God.
Alright.
You understand? They should please, if Coca-Cola will sponsor them, Coca-Cola should go and create a venue at the event center. Advert of Coca-Cola was off.
It was not
And
even
add
relatable.
me. Add me.
It was not
like we are
relatable, you
eating
understand?
noodles and
You
I,
know,
I actually felt like I was watching ball.
I understand. It was not relatable. You understand? It was killing this vibe, the spirit.
Yeah.
You understand?
I was just fast forwarding.
You understand?
I was just fast forwarding.
You understand?
Oh,
So
wait.
then I
No,
think
what's up?
the interview should have come.
There was a
before.
part that they panned, or I don't know, they went to the interview place and
No.
it was blank.
yes.
Exactly.
There,
There
there
And
was,
then the man went back.
There.
Yes.
there was a part that I think they were having technical issues, so they were using the interview to
To
distract.
To cover up.
Audience,
Then,
yes.
The people
then,
that
then,
are online.
then another
Yeah,
thing.
online.
When lights went off for Kenny Black.
Okay,
Yes.
then-
They
then-
switched
then-
to interview.
Now another thing used to happen. This one, you understand? You know we have this problem in the media team. You understand? Everybody wants show.
Yeah. Anyways.
So there's always prayer on if they have a producer, you understand, there's always prayer, especially in the Christian, you understand, because they know say no be your papa money if you do the program. So
Yeah.
you'll be hearing I'm an anchor for TVC, for CNN. We are supposed to do interview, we are supposed to do red carpet, let me give you this idea, and at the long run you'll be like, go and set up, we'll do it.
Exactly.
Go and, you understand? So for me, you understand, there should have been a loop. Anytime there is errors, you understand, you come up with the advert of the experience and you let us know, we watching at home, oh, there's an error, you understand?
Exactly.
So they will understand they are facing. So people were shouting sound, and nobody was there to say,
to respond.
Yeah,
we had issue
especially
with
on
the sound
YouTube.
though.
Especially on
You
YouTube.
understand?
YouTube, it was blank. We almost
So-
losing ourselves. up.
So nobody was
When
there.
they
So
room.
experience 19, you understand? Somebody should be there to tell us,
To be responding.
light has went off.
Person is having as HR.
You understand? So light has went off,
Yeah.
and we need to, you understand, bear with us. You
Yeah.
understand? So there was no feedback,
Yeah.
and we're like, you understand?
Any.
They play.
Yeah, get it. Okay, moving on. I'm just gonna ask everybody one by one. Just answer me. So, your best vocal experience. You first, Raymond.
My best vocal experience.
Yes.
That would be Naomi Rain.
What about you?
Now we're in.
What about you, sir?
I know the live vocals.
Yeah, like, let's ask him his best percussive experience.
Okay, your best percussive
Now the
experience.
two-way bring percussive, no pap.
You didn't watch the opening praise.
No, I didn't.
That
Okay,
place was
okay.
I
powerful.
didn't.
It was-
Okay,
But
my-
I've watched because of the analysis. I've repeated the video.
Okay.
But
That particular
my
part.
two, I was looking forward to dance to Tope Alabi and Yinka Shiori, and later on I was only able to dance to Nathaniel Bassey. So
Okay, that works. But mine is Donny McLaughlin. Anytime, any day. Okay, best instrumentation.
best instrumentation, if I will answer,
Yes.
the drummers.
Yes.
I think
Especially Travis Green drummer.
I was going to talk about that guy.
Tony.
Drummers.
That guy was
That guy is a
Omo.
worshipper.
disciplined.
As
Omo,
drummer,
it's like I've not seen people beat drum set before. There was one that was. I was like,
So
Like,
calm,
he
disciplined.
was,
No,
he
and
was
they
beating
were-
drum,
you
he was
understand?
worship. There was a
Studied
fact,
drums.
He stood up.
He dropped this
He
and he stood up,
he
and
stood
he
up.
went back, and he was still aligned.
No, but that guy
That
was-
guy is good.
So the drummers, if you the drummers are
Yeah,
they,
the
I
drummers
think
are-
if they want to do publicity next year, they should introduce the drummers to us.
I'm serious,
So that
I'm
we can know
serious.
their names.
Uh-huh.
Because I looked for the name of this guy, this Tony that I just said. I looked for his name. I couldn't find. I had to save his picture. So that I would
Did you-
look.
did you guys notice this guy that played bass for Onos Ario?
Wow.
But this Omi Onos,
Wow.
she's good though.
Yes.
When
That guy,
when the
man.
guy was
But
vibing,
I think I paid more attention to this M and Revelations business
You
because
see,
of
that
the
guy is not well. That particular one.
that guy the cash fire.
M and Revelation.
I'm
You
serious.
Like, I
understand?
paid
You
what
know,
was
you know,
that?
you know,
Also noticed.
there's this kind of setup.
Yeah.
You understand that when you dance to a point, you like talon
Talon.
Yes.
No,
That's true.
do you notice that the guys that played for Naomi Rain and Travis Green, they are the
Yeah.
same set of people.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Did you notice that guy was on 4-string bass and he was playing as if he was using
It was on
6-string?
6
You understand? If it's something Pastor Paul should share, you see, two of you are more familiar with all this foreign and Nigeria that plays foreign music. You understand? Me, I'm familiar with the Tumba, and out of the we had only Mrs. Star, Mrs. Revelation. They played their tribes.
And they
You
did
understand?
well.
And they did well.
They
You
delivered
understand?
well.
They should give people from here. You understand? From here chances too. They've done well. The
Yeah.
selections are perfect.
Yeah.
There was, you understand? The selections were perfect.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I think they have criteria for their selections,
Yes.
and their selections were top notch.
Awesome. Yes.
But as for me, Emma Bino,
Kò sí
you
wàhálà.
understand? Where they used to say Olowo Shogugu Tan.
Mm.
At least they should give us, you understand? It's not bad if you see Elijah Akintunde there. You
Well,
understand? It's not bad.
you spoke about criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Probably doesn't fit
Maybe
into
he
the
doesn't
criteria.
meet it.
Are you telling me he's not a gospel musician?
I did not say that.
eh,
I only
so
said it
the-
didn't
The
fit
number one
it.
criteria is that you must be a gospel
Eh, but
musician.
then-
But what if you don't fit into my
Other-
standard? To my
so-
standard
What's
of
the way you talked about Adenkala Shiori's kind of music, kind of sound?
Yeah.
Before she could
Nah.
align.
Well-
So you were talking about she being nervous, everything. I'm sure they would
You
have
get-
checked about other ministrations they've
Okay.
had.
I'm serious.
Before they
I know.
can
I-
Put
I
put
think-
Elijah Akintunde
Yeah.
on that stage, and I'm sure for the first 3-4 minutes, he will be off balance.
Yes.
He might not like.
Elijah Akintunde,
Yes, he might not get his balance.
He might not. He might not.
I won't
might-
agree.
He might.
Is-
Okay.
I
want
Okay. Let's catch up on that on the next episode, and then as we also read people's comments. But before we go, can we talk about the anchors? I mean, the people that hosted the show.
They did well.
What
I
you
like
guys
the
think?
guy.
I think Dami has something to say about one of them.
I love Mariah Brown a lot, but
She did
I
well.
was not feeling her.
Me too. Yeah, what I was seeing is Momoshe. Momoshe kind of. I did not
Yes, I
feel
was
her.
not feeling her.
But I felt the guy.
Mariah
And
The
I
Brown.
guy
think-
is the only person I enjoyed.
I think it's the right time. Christian concert, anchors should have a structure. I think. I
It
think
felt like a show, right?
now.
Yes,
So
yes.
I think it's they should have a structure.
So you don't blame me when I was saying something like show.
Yes,
Are you defending yourself?
They
I'm
should.
just saying you should.
No,
not.
some people wanted to. Some people and they want to put their best. They want to be perfect. They want to go and do it. So everybody will say, "Oh wow!" Meanwhile,
no, about the anchoring. No, what I saw is, I'm a star. I know how to do it, and
so
I
when
must
they
perform.
get
No,
there,
it's
was
not.
That's why I said my favorite person
Exactly.
was
What's
the
her
guy.
name again?
Morayo.
I did not know her name.
Morayo.
When I saw her, I had to go and Google. Say, who is this? Tana to be why?
People were expecting. People were in the comment section were like, Morayo. People
She
love
was
that.
like serving experience in experience. My God.
Oh, Rema,
lines.
don't leave me.
Serving experience in experience. Now, why they call her the experience now?
All right. Thank you for coming on the show with me. It was a great time. I feel like I should not stop,
Me too.
but we would have to. Thank you for coming,
Well,
Raymond.
we pray everybody that watch this,
Yeah,
you understand, relate with us.
the
You
shoe,
understand, we are a media house,
of course.
and we you understand, we are trying to learn,
yeah,
and from what we learn and from our reason,
yeah,
we are trying to raise a voice.
of course.
So let's see your comment.
yeah, sure.
You understand? Let's see your
In
comments.
fact, we are
I'm
going
very-
to talk
the fact
about
about
it.
I'm
us.
prepared to dodge bullets though.
Of course,
you understand?
we have to.
So,
of
you
course.
understand?
I know,
So
we do the
thank
analysis.
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Raymond. Thank you, Damilola. Thank you, Mr. Pelumi, and of course, thank you, Goel.
I always say make a comment.
All right, that's a wrap. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to another episode of
PHM, we spread the gospel, can't tune in for programs, prayers, Bible reading, relationship talks to Boaye Gbe Jesu ga angeli ye ole na fun. Prophet Ezekiah ministrations bringing to you gospel songs to jam to. We are media experts. PHM, we spread the word to the world, we spread the gospel. PHM, we spread the word to the world, we spread the gospel. Photography and trainings, record studio, video production services and event coverages. Follow us on Insta at PHM.live, on Facebook PHM.live, on Twitter PHM_live. Watch us on YouTube, download our radio application on App Store, on Play Store. Follow our podcast channel, spreading the gospel.